Today we're beginning talking about translations, and you can read through the top part. Basically, a pre-image is the original figure because pre means before, image is the new figure. We marked new points with P prime with a little apostrophe. Three types of transformations we've discussed so far are translation, which you see on the left, rotation on the right, and reflection in the middle. Let's talk about a vector. A vector looks like this. It has direction, so a way to go, and a magnitude, how much it's going to go. And it basically just looks like a ray. So this is ray PQ. And remember, our order when we're writing rays is important. The whatever letter or whatever point is the end point has to come first. So P comes first and it goes to Q. And so this vector in green has a horizontal component of 5 because it goes right 5, has a vertical component of 3 because it goes up 3, and it's in this form 5, 3 with the little brackets. You do have to have the little brackets. Because it goes right 5, up 3. Both are positive. So we're going to write the names of these vectors and write it in its component form. This is MN because it starts at M and goes to N. And it is an array, so we write it as such. And it goes right 4 and up 6. So that would be the vector positive 4, positive 6. Next one. This vector goes from B to A, so we write it as BA, ray BA, and it goes left 5, down 1, so that would be negative 5 left and negative 1 down. If they're going left or down, you have to put negative. And lastly, this vector goes from K to J, so it's KJ, and it goes left 5, up 3, so that's negative 5, positive 3. Next, let's actually do some translations with vectors. So a translation again moves it, it's a slide, and it moves it left, right, up, or down. So this vector tells us to go left 4. And it doesn't tell us to go up or down because up or down is 0. We're going to graph triangle ABC. Since each square is worth 2, 1, 2 would be right here. 1 is halfway between, and that's A. You should label it. Go ahead and do the rest. So we've got ABC, triangle ABC graphed, and now we're going to move each point left 4. So if I want to move A left 4, just count, or you can use patty paper. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is A prime. Move that one 1, 2, 3, 4. This is C prime, and move left 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, we're not moving left 4 squares, we're moving left 4 units, because each square is worth 2. Connect those dots. So we have A prime, B prime, C prime. That is our image of triangle ABC. Let's start for part B, graph A, B, and C the same way you did before. Make sure you label your points, and now we're going to go, it's positive 1, so we're going to go right 1, and we're going to go down 3, because it's negative. So take each point and go right 1, down 3, and graph them A prime, B prime, C prime. Let's go ahead and connect those points. And you're done. Let's talk about coordinate notation. So we discussed on Friday how coordinate notation just tells us which way to go, left, right, up, or down. So if the x and y are positive, they go up. If the x and y are negative, x and y are positive, they would go right and up. If they're negative, they go left and down. So write a rule for the translation of quadrilateral PQRS to quadrilateral P prime, Q prime, R prime, S prime. You know which one is the original because it's going to be marked without the apostrophe. So this red one is the original. This blue one is the new one because it has the apostrophe. You only have to look at one point because all the points should have been translated the same way. They all did the same slide. So it looks like this guy goes right 1, and I always like to write this out to help me out. And it went down 3. So that would be, we write x, y. This is how we always write coordinate rules. X, comma, y goes 2 with an arrow. You actually have to draw that. It's right 1, so it goes plus 1. Down 3 is y minus 3. Lastly, what's the image of L, which is at 9, negative 3, if this is your rule? So it looks like our rule goes left 2, up 4, but really all we have to do is subtract 2 and add 4 like the rule says, and we should get the new point, the image. So that would give us L prime is at 7, 1. The next problem should say, what is the pre-image? That's a typo. So we have the image, T prime. We're going to go backwards now. Since our rule tells us to subtract 2 and add 4, we're going to do the opposite to get the original point. So we're going to add 2 and subtract 4. Do the opposite. That would give us that the original point T is positive 1, negative 1. You're done.